Thoughts. Most of us have had them. What's a thought? As a proud owner of a brain, sometimes, I have many of them. A lot of these thoughts end up being more random than anything, especially since a lot of these thoughts are born out of pure boredom, so I thought I'd make a compilation of these thoughts that I've had throughout the week. Real quick, before we get into this video, shoutouts to Jane Animations. She did this idea first, so I'll have her original video linked in the description. Anyway, video about my thoughts, go! What if social media existed during the Cold War? Now, this thought experiment is more interesting than you think. Just think of how goofy it would be. The arguments, the memes, the goofy propaganda. Hey, at the USA, you suck. No, you. I have a random opinion that doesn't align with either. This you? Is that my fucking IP address? I send an airstrike now. Now, this is definitely a thought experiment that deserves a video of its own by someone who's smarter than I, but I think it's an interesting idea. Realistically, who was the first person to invent something? While I doubt we can trace it back to any particular person, we do have a remains of tools from prehistory, so it was likely some random caveman beating rocks together or something. I don't know. Why do humans hate each other? I was having a bad day when I wrote this one down. How was the first programming language made? If you think about it, every programming language we have today is just a really modified version of the first programming language, which is apparently called Plankalkul? From what I could understand, the name translates from Swedish to plan calculus. It looks like it uses calculus problems written out on pieces of paper. So my best guess is that the first computers scanned them and spat out data on another piece of paper. Kind of like a printer that can do math. I guess modern computers still do this, but instead of paper, it's data the motherboard reads from keyboard strokes, and the output data is what happens on screen. Why does the internet have an obsession with making kid-friendly or non-horror things scary? Some common examples of this would be creepypastas such as Sonic.exe, the good games of the mascot horror genre. Hell, a decent portion of the more popular FNF mods are weirdly horror related. Sonic.exe and Mario's Madness taking over the community is a clear example of this. And don't get me started on the Pibby mods. I'm tired of them. I think this partly has to do with some twisted version of nostalgia. If you think about it, all of the examples I listed are either horror versions of media or concepts that many people were exposed to as children or young teens. Considering people like being nostalgic and scared, I do think this theory does hold up. Tell me what you think down below. If the US is so great, then why did we make USB? Actually, USA is a country while USB is a format for mini cords. There's no relation between the two.
I know! You know, I got it. I got the concept.
This is just a joke thought. Why do we just kinda forget to breathe when we think about it? Oh yeah, by the way, breathing has been set to manual. Basically, audio and video recording is magic to me. Like, you can't trap light or sound, so how? How am I doing this right now? Apparently cameras use a sensor that picks up light and microphones use vibrations that convert sound waves into electrical signals. That's less interesting than I thought. Why does the internet just sort of work? I mean, just think about it. Whenever there's an internet issue, it's either a user error or a problem on the part of a provider. The entire World Wide Web has never gone down from my understanding. It's like the internet is the most durable things humans have ever created. It'll probably still be here when we're all gone and reduced to atoms. It's impossible to come up with a new color. I mean, come on, just try it. Bloody yellow. Oh, why is everything that tastes good bad for you? I mean, just imagine a world where french fries or ice cream are just as healthy for you as kale or something. And what's so darn funny? You're seriously trying to eat healthy? Don't you know that reality has recently received an update that makes all food healthy? I like veggies. Well, you're a nerd! This was an interesting video. If you like this video, I'd be glad to do another one. Hell, maybe comment down some of your own thoughts. I'd love to read them all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.